Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 17 in the RSV for December 17th, 2023. Better is a dry morsel with quiet than a house full of feasting with strife. A slave who deals wisely will rule over a son who acts shamefully and will share in the inheritance as one of the brothers. The crucible is for silver and the furnace is for gold, and the Lord tries hearts. An evildoer listens to wicked lips, and a liar gives heed to a mischievous tongue. He who mocks the poor insults his maker. He who's glad at calamity will not go unpunished. Grandchildren are the crown of the aged, and the glory of sons is their fathers. Fine speech is not becoming to a fool, still less is false speech to a prince. A bribe is like a magic stone in the eyes of him who gives it. Wherever he turns, he prospers. He who forgives an offense seeks love, but he who repeats a matter alienates a friend. A rebuke goes deeper into a man of understanding than 100 blows into a fool. An evil man seeks only rebellion, and a cruel messenger will be sent against him. Let a man meet a she-bear robbed of her cubs, rather than a fool in his folly. If a man returns evil for good, evil will not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is like letting out water, so quit before the quarrel breaks out. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord. Why should a fool have a price in his hand to buy wisdom when he has no mind? A friend loves at all times, and a brother's born for adversity. A man without sense gives a pledge and becomes surety in the presence of his neighbor. He who loves transgression loves strife. He who makes his door high seeks destruction. A man of crooked mind does not prosper, and one with a perverse tongue falls into calamity. A stupid son is a grief to his father, and the father of a fool has no joy. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a downcast spirit dries up the bones. A wicked man accepts a bribe from the bosom to pervert the ways of justice. A man of understanding sets his face toward wisdom, but the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father and bitterness to her who bore him. To impose a fine on a righteous man is not good. To flog noblemen is wrong. He who restrains his words has knowledge, and he who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding. Even a fool who keeps silent is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he is deemed intelligent. Ooh, one of my favorites, right? Just close your lips. Don't say anything. Stay out of trouble. It was like the 4th or 5th time trying to record this one. Just one of those days. Lots of interruptions. Lots of just kind of nonsense. But it is what it is. Out here trying to make some money. Which I'm about to step into the grocery store and then spend most of it. So between gas and groceries, just running the treadmill, right? But we're doing what we got to do. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, and the Lord tries hearts. And Yahweh tries hearts. Always loved that one. Mocking the poor. I mean, it's bad enough that people are in their fate, right, or in their life. We don't need to make it worse by making fun of them. It's not a good look either. It says, he who mocks the poor insults his maker. So, just like the seeing and the blind, both of them God's made. Similarly, the rich and the poor. And those things can flip very easily. Money's just a number. Forgiving an offense, keeping quiet, not letting quarrel break out, Being silent is to not appear a fool. There's a lot to be said, especially in this chapter, about being still, being quiet, being slow to move, slow to anger, right? Even this one about the rebuke. A rebuke goes deeper into a man of understanding than 100 blows into a fool. Why? Because a person of understanding is going to think about it, and it's going to go down into them. There are 2 or 3 mentions of a bribe here. One is that it's like a magic stone and it's solving problems for you, right? The other one specifically mentions accepting bribe and perverting the ways of justice. It's like Solomon is aware that it's something within the world. He's not condoning it, and he's trying to make us aware of this is not a good thing, and this is not something to rely on. Again, I missed this one. He who restrains his words has knowledge, and he who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding. Just be cool, man. Be like a Fonzie. I'm just going to be like a couple of Fonzies. Being cool. There's no rush to speak. And often, the longer you take to consider what the person said, the more clear it is what you need to say in return. And it shouldn't be returned with violent speech and yelling, right? That'll immediately provoke the other person. But a quiet rebuttal, a quiet rebuke. And I'm trying to put that into practice myself with the people that I interact with in the public, as well as my family. Trying to be a man of cool spirit. I mean, I'm pretty cool, but I'm not cool. I'm a hot-spirited person at times. And I've been trying to get control of myself, and this entire year has largely been recognizing that and working on it, among other things. But thank you, Solomon, for all the self-help, right? Thank you, Lord, for inspiring those words. So it's not self-help, it's God-help. The only self-help there is helping ourselves get to the right source. And the source isn't within us, right? Somewhere, some white girl just got real mad about that. Let me know in the comments. Have a great day. Go with God. Be blessed.